Hi, I'm Honey, and welcome to another vlog. So, this one is kind of one that I've been planning for a long time, and simultaneously putting off for a long time. The subject came up in a stream the other day. Somebody was talking, and so I actually spoilered, I talked a little bit about this vlog. And this was supposed to be a, hey, milestone number. I'm going to go ahead and because of this milestone number, I've lost 100 pounds over the last 3 years. That's pretty epic. I'm proud of myself. Holy crap. Let's open up about that. And it sort of turned into a lot more than that. It sort of was like I made a snap decision. You know what? I have almost lost 100 pounds. That something needs to be done for that. And I realized that my weight is something that I had never, ever addressed really publicly. It's something that my friends and my family are aware that I've been working really hard to get stronger and to get healthier over the last 3-4 years. And I always sort of kept that as a private thing. And it's interesting to me because I've opened up about so much. I have openly talked about like every horror imaginable because I've lived through that. I've talked about abuse. I've talked about rape. I've talked about everything. Losing my child. I've talked about I've talked about so many things, and I'm very honest and I'm very open. I'm very direct. I've only ever been with one man. It's my ex-husband. It took jail to free us from that very difficult, controlling, abusive prisoner lifestyle. And at the point that he was in jail, and suddenly I had to do everything, I was in double leg braces. I was about 325 pounds. I was not allowed to go anywhere or do anything, and I wasn't allowed to keep up with my driver's license. I wasn't allowed to do anything like that. And so I was really in a difficult position where suddenly I am using a cane and double leg braces and barely getting around. And I don't even have the ability to drive myself. So, I very quickly got, had a neighbor take me down, and I was able to get my license back again pretty quickly. Had to take the test again and all that stuff. And I started at that point trying to just keep my family together, protect my kids, try to build my life. And over the last 4 years, over the last, I guess 3 years since all of that has happened, I've ditched the double leg braces. I've slowly gotten stronger, and it was very, very baby steps. I'm not joking, very baby steps. Standing and doing a batch of dishes was very, very difficult. And the fact that I was that weak is very embarrassing and is very awkward. You guys are very much aware of me going to the gym all the time because I talk about that. Or, oh my gosh, I'm so tired because it was a double cardio day, etc. And you guys know about my history with my ex, and you know about a lot of those things. And I've often talked about how being with you guys and encouraging you guys, and then in turn you guys encourage me. And over the course of this process, I've done so much through Honey, because of the channel, because of my streamians, because of my job. I have come out of my shell. I have come out of that landlocked place. I have fully embraced who I am. And it has been quite the journey, and I've had to figure out so many things of what I even like and what I don't like, because I was just that controlled, And as I started Honey, I was still in that situation, but it was sort of like a light switch. Like, okay, I get to be me. I get to have fun. And then, oops. Recording's over. He's home. Time to put all that away. And over the course of the last few years, I have lost, it's actually not quite 100 pounds. I am 229 pounds right now. And that actually isn't that hard to say. I really thought that was going to be harder to say out loud to you. My family knows, my kids know, my friends know. They're probably sick to death of hearing about it. It's like, that's another 5 pounds. I did this, But what I've come to realize is that's just a number. What I want to talk about isn't so much the number. It's more how the numbers on the scale do not reflect your value in any way, shape, or form. And don't always reflect your sense of self-worth. I think that it's important for you guys to understand that you got to do your best every day, right? When I went to Minecon in 2013, I was 275 pounds. I only got the face cam and started doing the vlogs because I figured, well, people are going to see me anyway. I only exposed myself, and that was because some of that was because I was afraid of people going, oh my gosh, I thought she was 25, because I don't sound like I'm 42. And some of that was because I was nervous of my weight. And people asking for face cam, I'm like, yeah, you're just gonna see this fat old lady. And my kids would probably kick me in the butt and be like, you're not fat and you're not old. Well, I was. I'm still heavy and I'm still overweight. Okay, don't get that wrong. The difference is I'm healthy. And along the way, I'm getting better, I'm getting healthier, I'm getting stronger. And you know what? At that 275, when I went to Minecon, I was so proud of myself, because that was 50 pounds less than I was, ages ago. But I was more proud because I walked all over that convention. I didn't have leg braces. I walked. I met people, and I was happy to smile and giggle and meet people, and I was okay with me. And at that point in time, I thought I looked great. I look at pictures from then and I'm like, wow, didn't realize how heavy I was, But I was comfortable and I was confident. And I was starting to be confident and starting to be comfortable. And so much of that is because of the feedback from you guys and my family and my friends being, you're kind of like, get over yourself, You're fun to watch. I was always very much, oh, my derpy face, you're gonna see my derpy face. You're gonna, I'm gonna have a double chin, or I'm gonna look stupid, or you're gonna see all the white that gets more and more every 2 months when I get a haircut. I swear, all that silver hair, and I was nervous. And I want to tell you guys that how much you weigh is a quantifier. It's a number. Now, at 229, I am 4 pounds from that big 100-pound mark, and from my current goal. And when I hit 225, my next goal will be 200. And I don't know if I'm going to hit that in a year or in 6 months. But I know that along the way, I am going to be happy and comfortable in my own skin. And I know that I'm getting stronger every day. And that I'm healthy. Yeah, I'm overweight. But I'm healthy. And I'm strong. And I'm really happy. And I think there's a certain prejudice in this world that people don't... people start talking about it. And I think it kind of goes a little bit over, fat shaming and all these different things. But I honestly... I grew up and my mom was heavy as a kid. And my stepdad was heavy. And I can remember being in a restaurant. It was an ice cream parlor. And we were sitting there. And They ordered an ice cream sundae. We went like a Sunday afternoon to have ice cream sundaes. We all ordered something. And the waiter really was just like disgusted with their order of a sundae. But then a table over, this skinny couple ordered like this massive fancy pants, like who knows how many scoops thing. This really big giant specialty thing. And it was all smiles and, oh yeah. Why? Why? Are they more? Are they more entitled to that ice cream? Are they a better person? I really try to look at everybody as a soul and who they are as a human being. And I think that it's important to realize that you have to look at yourself with that same thought. You have to look at yourself and you have to accept that you're not perfect and strive to improve yourself, you know? At least I did. And at 229, I feel great. I think I look good. I'm not blind. I know I'm fat. You know, when you guys first asked me to do the honey cooks and the honey barbecue, it took so long for me to finally start that because I was terrified of the idea that means you would have to see more of me than this. Terrified. Jace Graywool challenged me for whoever beat Olmec first, and he had never played the game, and he just got it. And what his challenge was, loser gets a swimsuit, takes a swimsuit picture. I smarted off with, yeah, sure, I'll ride that sucker. I told my daughters, and they're like, yeah, go for it. But I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. Does it matter? Is that any different? If it, you know, no. Who I am and what I look like right now is who I am and what I look like right now. You could be watching this, and I could be more than 229. I could be less than 229. Next month, that number is going to change. You know when it's your birthday? And all that, people always ask you, so how do you feel now you're 16? How do you feel now you're 18? How do you feel now you're 30? You feel exactly the same as you did yesterday. The only difference is, if you're lucky, you got some cake and presents. And that's a different number next to your name. I've kind of gotten over being afraid of all of those quantifiers. I open about my age. Yep, I'm 42. Because saying anything else is silly to me, because that's the number of years that I've been on this earth. Yeah, I'm a mom. I've had 5 kids. Right this minute, I'm 229 pounds. 4 years ago, I was 325 pounds. What I'll be next month, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Obviously, there are health concerns, and you want to take care of yourself, and you want to be healthy, and you want to be who you are. I'm not saying just let yourself go and whatever, it doesn't matter, because it does matter. Because you are important, and I think that's what I'm trying to say. My self-worth and my self-esteem and my confidence is not tied to any quantifying number. And I think a lot of times people forget that. I think a lot of times people think, if only I was X number, life would be better. If only I was skinnier. If somebody, I talked about it in the stream, a lot of times people will you get that random question periodically. Don't you wish you were young again? No. No. Because you know what? When I was young and beautiful, I was damn stupid. And I'll take 42. mom, overweight. But maybe a little bit smarter, maybe a little bit wiser. You know, you are the sum of all your parts. And I think it's important that we forgive ourselves for making a mistake and that we accept ourselves and just try to be the best you can be. Don't worry about trying to be your neighbor. Don't worry about trying to be whoever it is that you idolize. Forgive yourself. Take care of yourself. For me, a lot of the initial weight was just in movement and getting my strength back, and I've been going to the gym for over 2 years now. And at first I couldn't make it through one Zumba class. Well, I'd make it through the class, but I was dying. And I didn't, keep up with her. I sort of did. You had to modify it to go your pace. A couple of years ago when I first went to New York, I just sat and I watched the CrossFit with Pac, and we're like, y'all are crazy. I still think they're crazy, don't get me wrong. But last year, I did a lot of it. And this year, I did damn near all of it. And I'm okay with that. And it's nice to look back and see that improvement. Be more worried about being the best you can be, and being, each day. Just being better than you were last year. Being better than you were last month. For me, exercising was a big part to get my strength, but honestly, the exercise I don't think really had anything to do with that much to do with losing weight. The exercising has had a lot to do with my muscle tone and with strengthening, and I'm stronger than all of my daughters. I'm kind of proud of that because they're young and beautiful. But I'm strong. I'm stronger than I've ever been in my life. For me, I had to start watching what I ate. And I hated that idea. It's like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't doing no damn diet. And for me, it was just a matter of being accountable. Being accountable. I had already made a lot of healthier choices. I'd already worked in a lot of good foods, made sure there's fresh veg and fruits all the time and all that good stuff. For me, it was actually tracking what I put in my damn mouth. Because a lot of times I didn't realize, or you don't think, or you don't even remember, And so I've had people say, so are you actually eating exactly what you want? Yeah, I am. Interesting thing is, sometimes what I want changes. What I want is some ice cream, and I have a scoop of ice cream. Maybe I'll have 2 scoops of ice cream. But I no longer have a bowl. And you know what? If I did have a bowl, all right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Be good to you. I wish every one of you had an audience giving you love and feedback back saying, you know what? We love you just how you are. So I want to tell you, I love you just how you are. Love yourself just how you are. Have some confidence in who you are. Just try to be the best you there is. So numbers on the scale, not that big a deal. How you perceive yourself, your self-image, your self-worth, your value, kind of a big deal. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Be happy. I think I'm going to shut up now. I can't really think of anything else to say. Anyway, I love you guys. And thank you so much for all of your love and all of your support and everything that you have ever given to me. Because it means literally the world to me.